Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-June 2025. And I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy. Oopsie doops. Oi. The overall energy for the reading, the Tower, something's happening. I don't think it's something good or bad, or it's not one of those somethings. It's just that something's happening that, to me, it feels a little bit unexpected. And I think that's what this is about. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know yet. We shall see. Anyways, which, most of the times it's never about good or bad. It just is, but it depends on how we take it. Starting off the reading, the Ace of Wands crossed by the Ten of Wands. There's something you need to do. It's almost shown up as a need to do something. But you're giving me a sense that it's very, very difficult. Something you have to do, something you need to do, something you want to do. But it's very, very hard. In your focus, the Four of Wands, there is a commitment that shows up here. So it could be in regards to this commitment, whatever you need to be doing. In the recent past, the Judgment card, you made up your mind about something there. In your strength, the Wheel of Fortune, whatever this is that you want to do might change things up. And you know that. So it might bring a change for this dynamic. In the immediate future, the King of Wands, I get this as an energy that's by your side there, and it looks like a good energy. Could also be you, and if this is you, this is the type of energy in which you would feel really, really good about yourself. I don't know, whichever way, it feels like a good energy. In the supportive energy, the Three of Wands. Interesting. Maybe that's why it's feeling hard, whatever you need to do, because maybe you need to wait. Maybe you need to wait for it or something. Because this kind of comes through as an energy of having to wait for something. Okay. The energy attached to you that you may not be aware of, the Ten of Cups. That's happiness. That's, everything's good here type of an energy. Okay. In your hopes and fears, the Two of Pentacles. What is this? There's a sense of unsettledness a little bit throughout the reading, and I felt it from the get-go. I'm like, where is it coming from? I don't know, but I see it here mostly. You're looking like you don't know what to do. You're looking like it's not that severe to the point of, oh my God, this energy is overtaking everything, but it's there. It's there as a sense of insecurity over something. Okay. So you're unsure about something here. In the potential outcome, the Ten of Swords, something might be closing down. I don't know if you're closing something down or something's closing down that maybe you're part of, and you're like, uh-oh, what just happened? Or I don't know. We shall see. But let's clarify. Let's do the Tower. The Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. This is in regards to achieving some sort of goal or something that's gonna run under a stable type of an energy, under a consistent type of an energy. So I see you trying to reach something here. And it's looking like you're slowing way down. And it's looking like the reason you're slowing way down is because you're overthinking a lot of whatever this is. And it might bring in challenges. I think this is what the Tower energy is. Because it might, you know how sometimes you feel like you're on the right track, everything's flowing, everything's nice, and when you feel like you're off track a little bit, it's like, yeah, everything's not flowing anymore, and you get a whole bunch of, you know, bad luck type of situations and all sorts of things like that. And that would be this Tower here. But all of it is from this sense of overthinking on your end, which I don't know where it came from, but it's here. And it's very much slowing you down here on this path of pursuing something. Hey, hummingbird. It's a little one. I think it's a baby-ish. Let's do the Ace of Wands. You get the Ace of Wands, the Strength card, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so whatever it is you want to do here, whether or not you need to wait for it or whatever the case, I see you being quite secure within yourself. I see you being quite confident. Like, I got this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Hell yeah. Okay, so the confidence is there in regards to this one. Then why the hell is it so hard? Because you have to wait? Maybe. So the lack of patience there may be making it hard for you. For the 10 of Wands, you get the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups. It looks like whatever this is that you want to do and it's feeling like it's very, very hard at this time, you have someone by your side that makes it feel like it's easier. You know, it's still hard, but it's like, softening the blow. It feels a little easier with whatever energy this is by my side. Very hopeful type of an energy too. That type that would tell you it's going to be okay, you can do this, you know, type of a deal. Like, and they don't even have to say anything. They just carry that type of an energy. Okay, nice. So very supportive energy by your side, which makes it feel a little less hard. For the 4 of Wands, you get, in your focus, you get the Lovers, the High Priestess, the Devil. Okay, so you're presenting to me a connection here. Very strong, very important connection to you. And you're saying that your intuition is guiding you through it. Okay. I'm a little thrown off by the Devil because that could very well be your energy right there, and it is what it is. It's you saying, oh, okay, yeah, I feel very intuitive when it comes to navigating through this, and I'm like, okay. But for some reason, it threw me off instinctively when I revealed this card. So, because I'm not getting any more than that for now, we'll just leave it at that. Where you're shown up as, again, being highly intuitive when it comes to this commitment. Or at least that's how you show up here. For the Judgment card, in the recent past, you get the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the King of Wands. Okay, so this King of Wands, who are they? There's something in regards to somebody else here, and it could be this commitment here. That I feel like, well, you're showing them to me carrying a sense of deception on their side. So they might have been deceptive here and there, not even to you, but to themselves, you know, and you might have known that, might have noticed that. And I feel like maybe that created quite the conflict between the two of you for quite a minute. But I'm not liking how this is coming out. It's like, well, I'm deciding, I'm making a choice based on someone else's deception. And that's where I'm like, what does that mean exactly? So because they're deceptive and they're lying to themselves, you're going to make a decision about them or their path, or like, what are we talking about? It's a little vague over there. We'll get to it in a minute where we might see a little more. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. In your strength, you get the 9 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Okay, yeah, you've untangled yourself in all sorts of energies here that I'm trying to figure out myself, and then I'm like, what is going on exactly? Because there's something in there that kind of makes sense when you show it initially. And then if you look at it from a little bit of a different angle, it's like, no, something's off about it. So for some reason, you've entangled yourself in a little bit of distorted energies here. Not a lot. It's handleable. It's doable. It's okay. You can tell yourself that everything's great here. And for the most part, it is. But there's little parts of it that just are a bit off. But I see you coming back. I see you coming back to your heart. Being like, okay, whatever. Oops. And then coming back into your heart. I get the sense that you got lost in energies that maybe don't even have to do with your path here, with your end goal. Maybe you got caught up in all sorts of little things that kind of, maybe now that you look back, you're like, yeah, I don't know why. Kind of feels a little bit like that. And now you're looking like you're coming back to yourself. For the King of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords, the World card. I don't know who that individual is, that King of Wands individual. There seems to be almost like an instant disconnection from whoever this is. Like, I don't give a shit about them, which I know is not true. It's just that you're shutting down your heart to them. So that makes it look like it's done. It's a done deal. Whatever this is, done. I don't think so. You may feel that, but I don't think it's done there. I'm trying to tie it back to the past there. I'm like, because, hold on. So this in my head looks something like, whoever, let's say this is a friend, right? And they lied to themselves, they fucked up their lives, whatever they did. They did something that kind of impacts them directly, and you look at that and you're like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? But like, based on that, are you ending this? That's where my dilemma is. Like, isn't that their right to realize that they're doing something that's not great? Because that's the thing. I don't see whatever they're doing that is impacting you directly. So how do you get to decide what their path is going to be next? Or you're going to be like, well, I mean, yeah, you can decide to remove yourself from anything at any time, right? But is that fair if it doesn't impact you directly to let go of this? That's on them. And I know what you're going to say, because I hear you trying to justify that. No, it impacts me because I'm their friend and I care for them. And it hurts me seeing them doing that. Still, if you are their friend, you're going to let them make their own mistakes, figure it out, and stand by the side of that, And that's just that example in case this was... that's what it does. Some of it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense here. I don't know what the fuck is going on. For the Three of Wands in the supportive energies, you get the Emperor, the Hermit, the Judgment card. Okay. I think you need some time here. I think that's the element of time here. I think you need some time. I think you need to sit with all of this. Something's going on in these energies, and it's not 100% right. It feels like a trickster energy, kind of invading your space there, trying to kind of fuck with you just for fun or something. There are those out there, unfortunately, and if we don't catch them, then yeah, we're gonna, go through something that looks a little bit like this. But it does look like in time, you're coming back to yourself completely. You're stepping back into your power, and you see all of this for what it is. Okay. So give it some time, I would say, before making any kinds of, decisions about anything, especially throughout this journey here. Give it some time, because you will see more clearly. What's up here for the Ten of Cups, for the energy that is hidden, the Four of Pentacles, the Sun, the Hangman. All right. Yeah, there's a pressing energy over something that normally would show up pretty good. There's happiness here. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm feeling like pressing or itching or like all over here. And I don't know where it's coming from. Wow. What? Hold on. Ooh, what the fuck was that? Okay, I need to sage big time today. Hold on, it's not going away. It's like a pinch, but like acupuncture, even though I've never done acupuncture. It feels like is this voodoo? Who's doing what here? You motherfucker. Anyways, so overall, this situation that you're dealing with, I feel like it carries a lot of happiness for the most part. And then right now it's going through a little bit of a tough time, you know? So I don't think any kinds of decisions should be made right about now. And I don't know why it's so important to make decisions within this energy. Here, because right now things are settling down. As time passes, you're starting to kind of stand still and just be there, you know, for whatever is about to unfold. But for some reason you're getting either frustrated or feeling the need to make decisions, and I'm like, I wouldn't right now, because your energies are, I mean, your heart is disconnected, you're in your head about things. I wouldn't recommend anybody making any kinds of decisions from those spaces. Until you feel secured, grounded, clear about the situation, you know, I wouldn't do any kind of anything. For the Two of Pentacles in your hopes and fears, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. You just see that things are kind of at a standstill, kind of not progressing anymore. They're just kind of left where you left them within the situation. I think this is a friendship, in all honesty. I'm not sure if this is romantic or, if anything, if there's I don't know why, but something bit me here. I've been trying not to scratch, but I think there is a commitment right by your side helping you through this, but I think the direct commitment to this energy here is going through something. So if it's a friendship, it's going through something at this moment in time, and because it's frustrating the hell out of you, I think you're in a rush to make decisions about it. I wouldn't right now, you know. If you have to, you have to. If I were you, I wouldn't right now. I would let these energies settle, because it seems that you're frustrated about something. For the Ten of Swords and the potential outcome, you get the Four of Wands, the Fool, the Ace of Swords. Well, you're not me, so you seem very much in the place of, well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna end this, and that's that. Okay. If you feel 100% aligned with that, and if that's very clear for you, by all means, maybe at that point you are reaching a place of clarity, and from that you're saying, yes, I'm gonna end this because it feels right. Okay. It's a little messy from an energetic standpoint, and the energies that are influencing you here are kind of definitely keeping you on your toes there for some reason. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Chariot, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands. You've definitely been guided to create some distance here from whatever this is. You've been guided to do that. And you've been resisting that. Now, creating distance doesn't mean let me close it all off and go away completely from it. It means take a little bit of a step back and reassess, you know. Take some time for yourself away from this, and then make a decision. But anyways, well, now that I started, you know, I can't stop. And look how red it is. Look how red I made it. Man. The Native Spirit Oracle. Let's close it off with that. I knew this was gonna be the one because it's the most chewed up. I mean, the other ones are not even. You get the Ancient Forest. And I forget which of the animals chewed on it. Was it Kai? Blue? Felix doesn't do that anymore as much. Juno? Cosmo's the new one, so we'll blame the new one. Ancient Forest. Card meaning: your roots go deep. Incredible, radiant, healing strength is available to you and grows within you. Do not doubt your abilities. You're so much more than you can possibly imagine. There's immense, unseen, but very real support around you. You are loved and cherished. You are grounded, stable, and strong as your spirit reaches high into the heavens. Your native spirit wants you to know. Throughout the world, those in indigenous cultures revere what are called the tree people. The powerful life force of trees can bring healing, strengthening, and grounding energies. The kind of tree might vary from culture to culture, but the reverence and gratitude for its beneficial energies are the same. The ancient forest is alive with nature spirits. Additionally, each tree has an individual spirit, especially powerful and resilient. The forest can survive the harshest conditions because of the mutual support of the spirit of the entire forest. Your greatest strength is silent and deep. It doesn't need a show of force. It just is. Inner power is found through contemplation, reflection, and meditation. Sometimes it comes from times of growth and change. Other times it springs from surviving and conquering painful situations. The journey: adopt a tree. It can be one in your yard or one in a nearby park or wilderness area. Talk to the tree, touch its bark, give thanks, and by doing so, you create an energy connection that will continue to nurture you, no matter how far away you are from your adopted tree. Cool. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.